everyone. Welcome back to Poets and Quants' Must Reads, a quick digestible recap of the top business school news sponsored by Center Court, or virtual admission events. I'm your host, Christy Blyzeffer, and I'll be highlighting the most important P&Q stories you might have missed. So let's get to it. Number 1, the world's most popular MBA programs. What are the most popular MBA programs in the world? You can answer that question in a variety of ways. Certainly, a school that receives more applicants per available classroom seat than any other would qualify. Stanford's MBA program attracts 14.5 applicants per seat, better than any other prestige MBA program in the world. Another way to get an answer is by measuring yield, the percentage of admitted applicants who actually enroll in an MBA program. Harvard sits atop this metric, nabbing 85.5% of its admitted applicants last year. In this particular analysis, however, we've chosen the most popular MBA programs by the number of times candidates listed their target schools in our highly popular Handicapping Your MBA Odds series. See which school was the most targeted in our full story now on our homepage. Number 2, MBA Pay by occupation and industry. Last week, we dove into what MBAs from the top 50 programs earned by geographic region. This week, we reveal what they earned by job and industry. Each year, business schools slice and dice their graduate pay numbers, which can tip off applicants to a range of useful insights. For one, the data can reveal which schools emphasize particular fields. The numbers also show the return that MBAs can expect after graduation. Most of all, they provide a barometer of how much employees are willing to pay from certain schools focused in certain areas. That can come in handy for negotiating a few extra bucks with more flexible employers. So what are the average pay rates in consulting, finance, technology, marketing, and more? How high can base pay go in these fields? Find the answers to these questions and more helpful analysis in our trending tab. Number 3. The top 24 companies and one organization that US B-School students most want to work for. Google is the most desired employer among business school students in the United States for the umpteenth time in an annual survey. Why? Any number of reasons. Salaries, great working environment, even better benefits, and unreal support and resources. That is, when you're not being laid off in droves. The employer branding agency Universum released its 2023 list of US B-School students' preferred employers this week, showing Google atop a ranking of 100 companies and organizations that MBAs prefer. About 15% of respondents chose the tech giant as their top career destination. You can see the full list of employers in our news tab. Number 4, our weekly roundup of news you can use. No matter where you are in your MBA journey, we bring several helpful stories to you this week. First up, another M7 launches a Master in Management program. If you're looking for an alternate to the traditional two-year MBA, check out Chicago Booth's new MIM. Read about it on our homepage. Next, online MBA, how it differs from the traditional classroom. Get the pros and cons of online learning now on our homepage. And finally, Ace your Stanford, GSB, HBS, and Wharton application essays. In this webinar, Poets and Quants and the experts from Fortuna Admissions help candidates polish their HSW MBA admission essays to a brilliant sheen. You'll find it in our admissions tab. And that's it for this week's Must Reads recap. I also want to alert all the school seekers out there to Center Court's upcoming MBA Festival. You'll hear from alumni and career experts from leading business schools about how the MBA can fast-track your career. Our next event is October 3rd and 4th, and you can register now for free. Again, I'm Christy Blyzeffer, and you can join me next week right here for a recap of what's important in the world of business education. Thanks for listening, and as always, stay informed.